Okay, so you poisoned some bandits. Why did you fake your own death?
Our laws forbid violence. If the tribe knew what I'd done, I'd be exiled. It's better they know I'm dead.
Really? I don't think the people who care about you would agree.
You don't know our ways, outsider. To be an exile is to be cast out from the tribe, in this life and the next. You lose your place with the ancestors, but it's not me I'm worried about. Taikana may be engulfed in his grief, but knowing I was an exile would break him. No. It's better he believe we will be reunited someday.
Well, I dealt with the bandits. You could go home.
No. I broke my people's law. I deserve exile.
No one has to know what you've done.
You're telling me to live a lie. I knew when I set out to do this that there was no going back. I just wanted to help, but I messed it up. That doesn't mean I don't have to pay for it.
If that's what you believe, then that's your choice.
And Taikana? What will you tell him?
Your husband already lost you. Knowing the truth won't bring you back. He's suffered enough.
Thank you, outsider. Thank you for understanding. I'll be gone by nightfall. Ancestors guide your steps better than they did mine, outsider.
What do you need?
Yes?
I am ready.
Understood. We will do as you say.
I'm listening.
So it must be.
Is that the best you can do?
What is it?
You're next!
Make it good. Here.
Brothers, get ready.
I'm
There's
ready.
work to be done.
I'm here.
What do you require? All right.
Try to keep up.
Outsider! Ihina told me how you saved her from the bandits. I can't thank you enough.
No need to thank me. I'm just glad she made it back to you.
Thank you for this chance, Outsider.
Yes, we will always be grateful. Ancestors, guide your path.
What do you want?
Yes?
You're back. Does that mean...
Yes, we ended the plague.
I knew it. I knew it would work.
That's interesting, but ultimately irrelevant.
What do you mean? If they stop the plague, doesn't it mean they can stop Jakku too?
It only means that they quelled a symptom. And who knows, maybe ending the plague is also part of the pattern. Either way, you honored your word. So, we will honor ours. Come.
Just give the word.
Let us begin with a question. What do you know about Sheogdead already? The one you call the God of Light.
It's an entity from another reality that wants to re-enter our world. Probably to devour it, like it tried to last time.
One statement, three misconceptions. First of all, Sheogdead does not come from another dimension. It comes from the place where all dimensions converge, a place between dream and reality, the City of Light. Second, while it's true its arrival will put an end to all living beings, existence will arise anew. Sheogdead destroys to allow for creation. It clears to make room for the new. And finally, Sheogdead does not want. It has no will because it is a consequence, a law of nature, and this law is Jakku.
A consequence. So you mean Jakku and the God of Light are responses to something that's happening on Io?
They are responses to our vices. Every time we choose selfishness over altruism, violence over peace, vice over virtue, we bring this world one step closer to Jakku.
Which has now begun.
Oh, it began 2 years ago when that madman Rondar Lacane tried to let Sheogdead into our world. The Scrolls verse 1. 4 corrupted it will choose, and they shall not rest until the gate has been opened.
You're saying Rondar Lacane was part of Jakku too?
One of its most telltale expressions, yes. The corrupted. Once Jakku begins, Sheogded chooses 4 of them. 4 servants of its cause. They can be anyone. And the way in which they serve Sheogded is not always as obvious as it was with Lakain. What they have in common, however, is that they all play pivotal roles in the prophecy, and it's always one who ends it.
By bringing the God of Light into our world.
Correct. And once it has begun, chaos follows. Wars, suffering, plagues. Jakku is the storm mankind created, the corrupted guide. And that brings Sheogded, the end of humankind.
So there are 4 corrupted, 4 servants of Sheogded.
Yes.
How does it choose them?
No one can truly say, but the wise women believe that Sheogded chooses those who are the most rotten or fragile in their hearts, and who have the greatest potential to affect the current cycle of Jakku. If you're asking me who the 4 corrupted of our Jakku are, however, I do not know. No one does, until Jakku unfolds.
And you're saying this prophecy can't be stopped?
Correct. It can't. Jakku is born within our hearts. It's a storm of mankind's own creation. We could have stopped the storm when it was still forming, but we didn't. Now, we have to live with the consequences.
I don't buy it. Assuming that all this is true, there has to be a way to stop this.
Can you stop the lightning once it has thundered? I told you. Jakku is a consequence, and we had our chance to stop it.
Wait, if only the corrupted can finish the prophecy, wouldn't stopping them do the trick? Rondar Lakain is dead, right? He's done corrupting.
You just don't understand. Yes, Rondar Lakain is dead, but that changes nothing. If Jakku permitted Lakain to die, then it was because his death was necessary for Jakku to be fulfilled. Another corrupted will do the final deed, and this one you cannot stop, even if you try.
Better to try than to accept defeat.
Son?
I said, better to try than to accept defeat. Yes, Father, maybe the scrolls are right. Maybe Jakku cannot be stopped once it has started. But they are just paper.
They are the truth.
So you say. And that's why when something happens that doesn't fit into them, such as the outsiders stopping the plague or a corrupted dying, you bend logic so it conforms with the writings. Ancestors' mercy. Even if it's pointless, why don't we at least try? All we Aliani ever do is sit around with our sad faces and let things happen.
Yes, and if the outsiders would do the same rather than hate, steal, murder, and wage wars all their lives, Jakku would never have happened.
Well, it did. And I'm not going to sit around and watch the world end. General, let me join you. Your friend is right. I think tracking down and stopping the corrupted is our best chance. And I can help you.
Are you even allowed to leave the steps?
Father,
It's all right, Kayawu. If you remember anything, it is that the scrolls forbid us to impose our will on others. So, yes, if this is what you truly want, you may leave.
And you won't exile me?
Not if you stay true to our ways.
Fair enough. If this is what you want, come with us. But you'll follow my orders.
I will. I'm sorry, Father.
Just don't lose yourself out there.
I will, Father. I promise. Allow me to gather my things, General. I will meet you at the pass.
Go ahead.
Let's tell the soldiers we're done here. I want to leave before nightfall.
We should also have a chat with that mercenary. Those flying creatures were quite useful, so it'd be wise to have him stick around.
Good point.
Keep it up. What's this?
Yes? Do you require anything else?
No, thank you. We'll let you know once we've made some progress.
Thank you. And thanks for helping us.
I will follow. This is how it ends.
Focus, Iria. Focus.
So, what's the plan?
What do you need? This way.
It worked, huh? I told you my beast would do the trick. So, did you find whatever you came here for?
Answers. Yes.
Lovely. So, I've been thinking, do you happen to need a creature handler for that military unit of yours?
Weren't you planning to go back to Wolfgar?
Eventually, yes, but truth be told, that mission of yours has got me intrigued, and I'm pretty sure your unit could benefit from my skills, and also... Nah, never mind.
Also what?
Well, maybe that mission of yours is a good way to, you know, redeem myself.
Well, I don't see why not. As long as you follow my orders.
I will, as long as you don't ask me to eat puppies. My men will stay here for a while longer. I've already had a chat with the villagers. I think we could help each other. I'll be ready when you give the word. Huh?
So long.
Interesting. Out of the way.
What do you want now, Wolfguard?
I'm looking for information about a woman named Jerfina.
Jerfina?
You know her?
Yes, of course. She's the reason we're alive.
What happened to her?
I don't know, I'm sorry. She realized before anyone else that the soldiers weren't there to save us. She convinced us to run. Blazes, we would have been too worried about our belongings if not for her.
She didn't go with you?
No, she stayed behind to help others escape. If you find Daniel, you could ask him. He's the last one who saw her.
Is he another survivor?
Yes. Bloodburn took his mother. Soldiers took the rest of his family.
He's not here?
He ran off when the Windhomers started rounding everyone up. He's a smart lad. Probably hid somewhere to avoid capture.
Okay, I'll find him. Farewell.
Wait, Wolfguard. I don't know why you care about Jerfina, but you should know she was a good person. Kind. But even if she did manage to escape, she wouldn't have had long. She had the early symptoms of the blood burn.
I see. Thank you for telling me. That's all for now. Stay safe. What do we have here?
What is it?
Lead on then.
Anything you need?
Is there anything else we can do to help with our plan?
Aye, there is. Long story short, I had been working on some special schematics shortly before I left the bell.
All right. Any idea where I can find some?
Well, most of it is in Dracot, but
Okay. I'll see what I can do. So long.
Aye.
That storage looks like it would be a good hiding place.
Yes. Let's take a look.
Uh-huh.
I'm listening. What's this?
Lead on.
Locked. Daniel? Are you in there?
Who are you? How do you know my name?
I'm General Aref. The Windholm dwarves have been dealt with. It's safe to come out now.
Royals? Blazes. Okay, I'll unlock the door. I can't remember how long I was in there. So, you're a general, huh? The others, are they...
They're fine. The Windholmers are gone.
Oh, thank the Guardians. I heard the fighting earlier. I told Iban it wasn't safe to stay in the town, but he insisted it was fine. So, why are you here? What do you want?
I'm looking for information about Jerfina. The others said you were the last one who saw her.
Oh, yes, I was with her. We were making our way out of the village when some rubble fell on her. I swear I heard the soldiers chasing us and there wasn't any time, so I...
You left her behind.
Look, I had to, right? General Noria's soldiers were on our heels, and they would have killed us both if I'd stayed with her. And no, I'm not proud of what I did. I pray every day for the Guardian's forgiveness.
If you're ashamed of what you did, you could have lied. Why tell me the truth?
Why? Because I still have nightmares about that moment. I could see the look on her face. She knew, and yet her eyes were pleading. She was scared. I've prayed to the Guardians every day to take away this burden, and now here you are with your questions. There's no point in running from the truth.
She helped you escape, but you left her behind. You're a coward.
Maybe I am. Yes. But she was dying already, and everyone knew that. If it wasn't the soldiers, it was going to be the Bloodburn. Maybe it was better that they ended it sooner. We all saw what happened to Bloodburn victims.
But her last moments were of the people she helped abandoning her. That's something you'll have to live with.
Blazes, I know, okay? Why do you want to know about her anyway?
Her brother asked me to find out what happened to her. All he wants is closure.
So that's why he sent that tracker after us. Well, tell him she died a hero. The Bloodburn, the rubble, he doesn't need to know that. What matters is she saved us.
I'll keep that in mind.
Right. Anyway, I should go find the others. Thanks again for saving us from the Windholmers. Guardians watch over you, General.
Yes.
Well, at least the ambassador will get some closure.
Are you going to tell him the full story? Sometimes the truth digs deeper wounds.
I'll think about it.
What now? You're sure of this?
Interesting. That's one hell of a lock. Let's see. Maybe. That's one hell of a lock. Let's see. Maybe. No, that didn't work. Let's try again. That's one hell of a lock. Let's see. Maybe. No, that didn't work. Let's try again.
I'm ready.
What do we have here? That's one hell of a lock. Let's see. Maybe. No, that didn't work. Let's try again.
Make it good.
That's one hell of a lock. Let's see. Maybe. No, that didn't work. Let's try again. That's one hell of a lock. Let's see. Maybe. No, that didn't work. Let's try again. What is it? That's one hell of a lock. Let's see. Maybe. No, that didn't work. Let's try again. That's one hell of a lock. Let's see. Maybe. No, that didn't work. Let's try again.
Got it. Yes.
What do we have here? That's one hell of a lock. Let's see. Maybe. No, that didn't work. Let's try again. Stay close. That's one hell of a lock. Let's see. that didn't work. Let's try again.
Time to file a report. I should request an audience with the Queen.
Keep it up.
And that's it. My people believe that once Jakku has been set into motion, nothing can be done to stop it. I intend to prove them wrong.
That is commendable. So, according to your father, Sheogded has chosen 4 corrupted to lead it into the world. Is that correct?
Yes.
And he, the Aliani that is, believe that even stopping these corrupted cannot stop the prophecy from coming true.
Yes. You cannot stop the lightning when you hear the thunder.
I don't understand. If only a corrupted can open the gate, why wouldn't neutralizing all of them stop the prophecy?
It's hard to understand if you're not Aliani. I may be wrong, but it seems to me that you outsiders believe strongly in the idea of changing one's fate through actions. We Aliani believe that us Shaperkin are ultimately powerless. We're subject to patterns, forces beyond our understanding. Love, disease, birth, death. We have no control over these things. And the most dominant of those patterns is Jakku. Trying to resist Jakku is like trying to resist death. You can struggle and struggle, but ultimately you're subject to its nature. So the best you can do is to accept it.
What an inspirational way to view the world.
As I said, I intend to prove them wrong. You Northandians have proven twice that the omens of Jakku can be broken. You defeated Lakain and stopped the plague. In my opinion, that's also our best chance. We need to identify the remaining 3 corrupted and neutralize them. Make sure they can't serve Sheogded any longer.
And how do we identify them?
If I may, we already know one of them, don't we? The leader of those rogue dark elves, the woman with the mask.
Well, there's no way to be sure, but after what you've told me, yes, very likely so.
We will assume she is one of them for the time being. That leaves us with 2 more to find, and 3 more to neutralize. Very well. This is more than I had hoped for.
Even if all this about Jakku and Corrupted is true, how are we going to find the other 2? Kaiawu said it himself. Even with the masked woman, we can't be certain.
And therein lies the problem.
Actually, I might know a way. But I need to give it some thought first.
Do that. I will think on the matter too. In the meantime, there is still work to be done before we can restore the mosaic. Let me know once you've looked into all the trails.
Fair enough. Let's see if Wraith managed to get in touch with the Black Company's leader yet.
General, did you have any luck tracking down those survivors?
I did. They knew your sister.
And? Do they know what happened to her?
She died helping them escape. Even when some of them made it out, she stayed behind to try to help others.
That sounds like her. She really is gone then.
You were hoping she was still alive?
No, well, maybe. You never know until you know, right? I guess that's what hope is sometimes. Wishing when it doesn't make any sense. It's only a delusion if you're wrong. Thank you for this, General. Knowing she saved people, it helps. Please excuse me now. I need some time.
Of course. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Tiara's light, General.
Yes.